The Wyandotte County Sheriff's Department now confirms a woman injured in a crash with a deputy on Saturday has died. The deputy was on their way to a shooting call when they collided with the woman's car at 90th and Parallel. Both drivers were injured. Local firefighters are raising concerns about this incident and others in which they say ambulances have taken too long to arrive. Union leaders say EMS policies have stretched resources too thin. KCTV5's Nathan Vickers is live now to explain what they're seeing. Nathan?
Brad, every second counts in an emergency, and local firefighters have been counting those seconds and those minutes over the last couple of years, and they say that this particular accident points to a larger issue. It's something emergency workers in KCK have noticed over the last few years, having to do more with less.
We had an ambulance that was relocated. We had a fire station that was closed, and we have the same number of resources here in the city that we've had for the last roughly 20 years probably.
J.J. Sima is the president of the IAFF Local 64, the union that represents those workers. They've been keeping track of response times to emergencies, and they say they've noticed a lag.
We're losing seconds as they go, and we're not providing the service that we wish to for the public.
On Sunday, the county says one ambulance and a fire truck arrived at this scene within a few minutes. But another ambulance had to drive across town because the other closer units weren't available. They don't have exact data for that second ambulance, but the union says it took more than 15 minutes.
This one in particular is the most recent. It was a sheriff's deputy, but there's been numerous.
Sima says EMS policies have made those problems worse. He says the union has brought their concerns to the United government. They protested a few weeks ago when a fire station was closed in the Fairfax neighborhood.
It has trickle-down effect throughout the community because then other units have to go there from farther away, and then you start to create deficiencies in other portions of the city.
He says the death of a driver and an injured deputy show a greater need in Wyandotte County, a need for resources and a need for better policies.
I think there's a way that we can make some improvement, and hopefully we'll see some positive shift in that direction as soon as possible.
Now, KCK sent us some numbers on response times. They say this year they've responded to critical calls in less than 10 minutes, more than 91% of the time. And for non-critical calls, they've responded in less than 12 minutes, more than 99% of the time. So the county is saying that across the board, the response times for ambulances in Wyandotte County is pretty good for the most part. Reporting live, Nathan Vickers, KCTV 5 News.
All right, interesting. Nathan, thank you.